Hello everyone, and welcome to our D&D night. Oh my goodness, thank you so much to Super Andiness for that raid. Hello everyone. Oh my gosh. Yes, my name is PsycheSiren. You may have seen me earlier on Andy's channel. We were playing some Stardew Valley. I usually stream variety, but Thursdays are for D&D. I hope you're all having a lovely day. Let's go ahead and greet all you lovely folks. Hello to Way. Hello, Gray. Oh my god, we're rhyming today. Hello, Autumn and Andy and Hippo and PQ. Oh my gosh. Hello, Dark. Navalis, why are you saying hot dad bods? What? You know what? I don't need an explanation. Don't need it. Don't want it. Hello, Karma. I swear. Hello, Scrubs. Oh, is everything messing up? Please tell me it's not our stream. Please tell me it's y'all's computers. Why you booping? Why you booping, Diz? Hello, Mama Starshine. How are you doing? Why am I getting these boops? But y'all, yes, please go ahead and check out Super Andiness. Fantastic streamer. She also designed the artwork for our portraits and did a very, very good job. Diz says, Thursdays are for drunk and disorderly. I mean Dungeons and Dragons. Diz is one of our players. Plays the dashing Luya, who for some reason is the hottest of us. It's fine. We're not jealous. But yes, folks, Thursdays are a bit different. I will not be talking to you. I will be typing away in chat. But remember, audio belongs to the party. And oh boy, do they use it. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and join them. I really hope they're not talking about anything that is too ridiculous. Whenever we hop into voice chat, we never know what we're gonna get. Oh, here we go.
Like,
hello?
who is I?
What?
What? No, what? Nothing. Hi, how are you?
Is everyone behaving?
Yeah, we were just talking about
our boy band. Yeah.
The boy band.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
Luya
yeah.
being the semi-shirtless one who's like the main person in all of the magazines.
You mean Caldus? Is our campaign turning into a boy band?
Yes.
Well, yes, because Caldus is the nice one. I'm the edgy, mysterious one.
Oh, well, that's right.
Who's always his back is always turned to us in all of the group shots.
He's just looking back with his head over his shoulder.
The spiked hair gel, you know. Oh no! Which one's Luya?
I'm the good-looking one. I'm up front.
Yeah, he's the pretty one.
Oh my god!
Not to be confused with Rose. Rose is the heartbreaker.
That's true. Rose would be.
Look, just because I sound like a 12-year-old boy right now doesn't mean that I'm a 12-year-old heartbreaker, my dude.
No, I'm just saying your character would be the one who's got like.
That all
yeah.
the girls fan over and they're like, oh my god, and like I'm the heartbreaker, like my character's the heartbreaker.
You're like, because your character has the girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah.
So all the girls are like.
Oh, I'm the Jonas Brothers now.
Yeah.
And then Mew is the one who actually gets all of the solos and is kind of carrying our career. And then
the one that can break off into their own career, like the Justin Timberlake.
Yeah,
you know?
yes.
Mew's the Justin
JT 100%.
100%. But I could also see Mew and Colette being the they're the duo.
Yeah.
Like
do the
of
harmonies
everyone
together.
else. Yeah, they do the harmonies. But of
Actual talent.
Of everyone in the group, they are obviously the best friends, and the rest of us are just kind of there.
I like to imagine Colette's the shy one also. Like, she doesn't talk a lot in interviews. She just smiles, you know. Has a following even though they don't know her personality.
You're the one who's gonna have to come out and issue an apology because you did something normal.
Oh, yeah. And they're just like, how dare you be normal? I've projected a whole other thing onto you.
I can also see Colette being like, in terms of accidentally spoiling upcoming albums or like a movie deal, she would be the Tom Holland. 100%.
She would freaking be the Tom Holland.
I just imagine Colette being, you know, in her 20s and going to a bar and everyone freaking out and you having to apologize for going to a bar as a grown-up.
Yes, like a announcement about it.
Yeah, it'll break your Disney deal. You're all screwed.
Because of stupid purity culture and that drives me insane.
So, now that we all know who we would be in a boy band, this was fun. Bevan, will you start us off and introduce yourself and your character?
Yeah, my name's Bevan. I play Corvin Blur of the new Lechaport Blurs. I'll get really angry. This is just about Bevan. So you know a bit more about me, about hypotheticals or things that are like not an issue. Like today I was in the shower and I got mad about Evangelion's existence. And I can go into it if you'd like.
No, please no.
Please.
We don't have the time.
This is going to be quick.
Okay, go.
So Evangelion taught a generation of anime fans that your personality can be like sadness can be your personality, even if you don't have things to be sad about. Not to be confused with depression. I've got depression. But like the main character's whole thing is cowardice and sadness.
That's true though.
And like spoiler alert for a 28-year-old anime and falling in love with a clone of your mom. Like it's got Christian imagery just because the creator thought it looked cool and everyone's like, oh, it's so deep. And I'm like, no, he literally even said he doesn't get it. He just likes the imagery. It's like fucking Final Fantasy VII's level of like, this is the coolest thing that defines me, but I don't actually get it. And it just like infested like a whole generation of anime fans.
Huh. And that's what you did when you were scrubbing, huh?
I got in the shower, I saw my Full Metal Alchemist tattoo, and then I got mad at Evangelion.
I literally never know where any of these stories are going to go.
Imagine how much better the world would have been if everybody instead wanted to emulate the really smart kid.
Yeah. That would have been better. I would have gone for that.
Because, like, okay, look. So, yes, Shinji's dad, Gendo, is an asshole. He's the cause of all the problems, right? Shinji has no idea about any of that at the beginning of the anime. He's being mopey because his dad hasn't been around, because as far as he knows, his dad's the only reason humans exist.
Hey, hold on. Are you spoiling right now?
A 20-something-year-old anime? You bet your ass. Luke's dad is Darth Vader too. Spoiler.
Oh my god, you're gonna get me canceled.
Guys, the Terminator was the good guy in the second one.
I'm gonna get canceled so fast. Diz, tell them who you are.
Hi.
Well, the role still exists, and I've gone on this rant at least 4 times.
Hi guys, I'm Diz. Welcome in. I'm that wonderful looking guy down there at the bottom left. The front man, but not the real singer of the band. Yeah, that's me. You can catch me over at twitch.tv/DizCam, where we, mess around, play games, have a good time. And I'm super excited to always be part of this every Thursday. On to you, Grey Gnarl.
Hi, I'm Grey Gnarl. I play Coldest Blashore, the reliable one in the boy band. Leader, fighter, bullet shield, all that fun stuff. Note taker for this campaign. You can find me at twitch.tv/Greynarl. I stream when I can. I'll eventually do more things, probably, maybe, who knows? But yeah, that's me.
Okay, hold on. You're also the one that, like, when the band finally gets in legal trouble with our management, you're the one that's going to be the one that files the suit against our management for trying to rip us off.
Oh my god, you would!
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
Okay, I had a thought, not about the boy band, but about another spoiler for a movie.
Oh.
But it's not really a spoiler. The only reason the other Terminator movies didn't work after Terminator 2, not enough Arnold Schwarzenegger ass. Okay, go ahead.
You're gonna get me canceled, all these spoilers!
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You need Arnold ass in a Terminator movie for it to be good.
Nikki, please.
You expect me to talk over them right now?
I've heard you talk over Shem, I believe
Yeah,
in
but
you.
she's got a source.
You can do it, you can do it.
I genuinely can't talk over them right now.
Oh, that's right. You're not feeling well. Oh,
She's sicky.
I'm icky. I'm gross. I'm
No.
icky picky.
You're
Except it's
not icky or gross.
Anywho, I'm what is my name? Oh, hi. 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 As a Lord of the Rings person, I can spoil it for you. It's a simulator. There you go.
It's an allegory for World War One.
No, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Novelist. I'm sick. I'm not a 12-year-old boy. I promise. It's okay.
I don't know. It sounds like something a 12-year-old boy would say. I don't know.
Trying to buy beer, kid?
Yes. Can I get a Mike's Hard Lemonade, please?
Adults don't buy that, kid. Get out of here.
I actually do buy that. Fuck you guys.
I legit, Autumn and I have bought the same variety pack that Mike sells, and we've shared pictures. Like, I got this too.
I like the strawberry ones. They're good.
They are good.
Anyway.
My older sister was here 2 weeks ago and she had us buy White Claws, which means we're gonna have White Claws in our fridge for a year and a half.
Yeah.
I've never had
When
a
I feel
White Claw.
thirsty for water, I'll pick one up. Yeah.
When I need shower booze, it's White Claw.
Oh my lord. The drink for underage people, not saying that it's okay, I'm just saying this is what underage people get. They get Fireball. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah,
They get
I know.
wine coolers. Do they still make those?
Don't make me
Yeah, they're right
laugh.
next to the Zimas, Bevan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I'm Novelist. I play Rose. She's something. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's winging it by the seam of her pants, my dude. Yeah, she's trying to get booty. That's about it.
She's down bad for that goo girl.
Yeah,
Character arc is trying to get laid.
she really is trying to get the goo friend. Get gooed, my dude.
Oh
good
my
one, dude.
god.
Oh, that's a good one.
So before I go, I will say our bard is running a bit late. Her name is Orimichi, and she plays our cat girl Mew. And you can find her at twitch.tv/Orimichi, and I will go ahead and post that in chat right now.
Okay, and I have one more thing to say.
Oh no.
Dun, dun, dun.
If you were a 13-year-old
Mhm.
and your strange father went, "Hey kid, I need you to get in this giant cool robot."
My dad?
Plan again.
No, I'm not getting in.
If your anime scientist dad.
Oh my god.
And well, if we're just making up shit completely, then yeah. But if it was my dad, no, because he shouldn't be driving it because
Well,
he's
exactly.
drunk.
Your dad would have to be as smart in robotics as Gendo. But like, here's the deal. In Gurren Lagann, yeah, Simon has about 5 episodes of being scared of everything. Then he goes on a galaxy-wide quest, killing a whole enemy evil species because they steal his girlfriend.
I mean, I
They
can
do
see
steal his girlfriend. He does become the older brother figure
He does.
after his older brother figure.
It's a whole
leaves
full
the-
circle, and like,
Yeah.
there's no standing in a circle clapping congratulations. That's another Evangelion.
Gurren Lagann is good as all hell.
It is so good.
It was Gynax going, "Man, we really ruined a whole generation of teenagers with that last anime we." Let's make one infinitely better.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Psyche.
Hey, Psyche.
My name is PsycheSiren, and you can find me at twitch.tv/PsycheSiren, and you already have. Good job. I play Colette, who is always in a state of murder or the opposite of. It's really a coin toss.
Is it in a state of murder, being?
What is the opposite of murder? Is it healing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Don't act like she's never healed. I swear to God.
I just didn't know she was familiar. I'm kidding.
The absolute levels of sass from someone who spent 8 turns trying to walk up a wall. I don't want to hear it.
You know,
And then the battle was over by the time he got
I strangely can't hear you now because I've deafened in Discord.
No. Folks,
What a coward.
If you ever can, I highly encourage all of you to try and have a D&D campaign that lasts a long time because the inside jokes are worth it. They are so freaking worth it. But yes, I play Colette the Cleric, and God, I try to keep them alive. Teeth, take it away.
Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons Mark of the God campaign, specifically the Phoenix Squadron. And this is, let me pull it up. Chapter 4, Episode 23, The Dancing Bear.
Howdy, Teeth.
Howdy.
Yeah, Teeth, I'm sorry. I wasted time being mad at anime.
No, that's fine. It gave me time to write some stuff down that I needed to get worked out for the campaign.
Some trigger words to piss off Bevan.
Real quick,
Wait,
do you guys remember?
Madame?
Do you remember that trend of like taking a picture of your pet with like the bad thing they did on like a piece of paper in front of them?
Pet shaming?
Dog
It's
shaming.
like Bevan holding a piece of like poster board, like spent too long complaining about anime. Sorry, Teeth, take it away.
Anyway, so basically, I'll let Gray take it from here. Let him give a recap of last week's session.
Yes, thank you. So, in last week's session, we descended into the sand pit after revealing the corpse of a blue dragon buried beneath the sand. Luya inspected the body and began to feel mist coming off of it, significantly more powerful than the mist that had been coming through the sand was. This is the source. The immense power of the dragon flows through Luya and into the phial in his grasp. The phial turns from its clear color to a pale blue, and the rest of the dragon's skin and muscle dissolves into sand, leaving just the bones. Colette and Rose begin trying to pry the teeth out of its mouth. Culdus notices that the lights turn off when they remove the dagger tooth. He has Colette return it, and they follow the lights into the room with the pillars. The pillars now have spots where phials would be that are glowing with dim blue light. We deduce that if we place jars over the lights, that something would happen, and as we do, the pillars begin to descend into the ground. We do enough of them out along the outer edge of the room, and they reveal a massive staircase leading upwards. We climb the stairs and find a cramped room with a wall with a perfect hole for a dragon's tooth. Rose inserts the tooth that she took, and the door we come through closes behind us, leaving us at a staircase of silvery blue stone. We go up it, and we can hear some kind of murmuring. As we climb higher and higher, we turn out our light sources as the murmuring gets louder, and we can hear 6 distinct voices, all speaking about their own various topics. We stop outside the entrance of the room, waiting to engage in whatever lies beyond. And that is where we finished last time.
So do we
Okay.
count?
With that, I will begin with my intro segment. Most people know to look for the knife under the table, the most obvious place to hide impending murder. These people watch expectantly, knowing those seated across from them are not friendly, merely being cordial. Those with a bit more wariness may think of a knife at their side. An alliance only goes as far as its usefulness is the axiom of politicking, and the upstart ally can stab a kidney as easily as an enemy can stab a gut. But only a few folks think to question everyone, even their friends. All people have their price, or their limits, and will bow, or break when pushed far enough. And although servants are not usually what one might consider friends with their masters, a well-treated servant is as loyal as any friend. That is what separates a street urchin, the unwillingness to trust even their closest allies, from the average person. The urchin would think to guard their own back, sitting with their back to the nearest wall, watching everyone who passes by. They know that even the ones closest to us can, in an instant, destroy whatever in the friendship they hold dear. Nobility, however, can't seem to understand this. Whether due to naivete or hubris, they never seem to know what trouble often comes. That trouble often comes from the most conspicuous of places. It comes from servants. It comes from guards. It comes from me. You find yourselves underground in a poorly lit section of the city. It's poorly lit probably doesn't fully encompass what you're experiencing right now. There is no light, no windows, the only sounds come from above. People musing at how long they've been down here, wherever here happens to be. What do you do?
So do we pounce? Are we pouncing?
On whom?
Well, I thought we were... Did I miss... Okay, I misunderstood. I thought that all those people were still there, though.
Well, yeah, but like, do we just show up? Just go, oh, hi, strangers, pounce.
Well, we were just fighting a bunch of dudes, so I figured I didn't know if they were supposed to be here, but I was assuming.
You know what happens when you assume.
That's true. Fine. I don't know. What are we doing? What do we do? Do we sneak out there? Can't you? You can turn invisible, right?
Yeah, but not like whenever. It costs spell slots. I'm probably at this point
Oh.
running pretty low.
LeVar, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good day. Sorry I don't talk a lot
Since
during
we have to
D&D.
Do that thing where
Thank
we just
you.
all walk out there like we're supposed to be here. You know? It's like, hey, what's up, guys? How's it going?
Now it's time for me to complain about Vancian spellcasting.
Oh no.
What do I have? Can I turn invisible? Once.
Teeth, should I pull up the map for the overlay?
What map?
Okay.
The Roll20.
No, there's no map for you to
Okay,
use.
okay.
That was from previous experience.
Okay, I was nervous. Okay.
No combat is planned this session.
Okay.
Oh, well, then we're just gonna walk on out.
No combat is planned this session.
Oh no.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
I
no.
wasn't taking that
Wait.
also, by the way, as like a go ahead. Knife a guy. There's no.
Knife a guy.
No consequences.
Oh, the DM said it.
That's what the problem they had on the Adventure Zone doing balance for live shows. They did a whole like this is how everybody dies on the last episode. And they did live shows and they're like, we all know how we die, so I can just do whatever I want without consequence.
Okay, so you guys want to just stroll out there? What are we doing? Are we just gonna go? All right, let's go.
No. I think we should be cautious. We can go. Just carefully, please.
Graynarl's like, let me handle this. Or not Kit Graynarl, called us. Flameo, Hotman. Flameo, Hotman.
Oh God.
Although an Avatar campaign would be so much fun.
Well, there's a brand new one. There's a brand new game out. By Fantasy Flight, I think.
Oh. Gray? Are you with us?
No, I can hear him.
I can hear him.
Why not hear?
Did you server
hear me?
mute him?
Oh no, I can hear you.
I had to jiggle my mic.
She server muted you.
No, I didn't server mute.
I mean, if it was the click clack, I'm sorry.
No, you were picking up other people's mics, and I forgot that I lowered your volume. I'm sorry.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry.
I am.
You got the
hurt.
Bevan treatment, the clickety clack treatment.
But you know, when I'm not talking, I'll mute myself just so it don't pick shit up.
It was my fault.
All right, so what are we doing? Are we walking out there?
Rose has a suggestion. Maybe we should ask the Goo Girl if she knows this place.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a good
call.
one.
Do we know her name? We don't know her name yet,
Do we
right?
have a name to call her?
Gulissa.
No, I'm not calling her Gulissa. Colin's just gonna turn to Goo Lady, and say,
You almost just said it.
I know you don't feel comfortable giving us your name, but is there something we may call you?
I think Rose knows her name, don't you? You've
Well,
been talking
Rose
to
was
her for like
sworn to
hours.
secrecy. We can't just ask.
Just call me Green, okay?
Green?
Green, the color.
Green.
Green. All right.
Grain? Really?
Green?
They were both surprising names.
Yes. My name is Grain. I am the mighty bread maker.
Oh my god.
Or is that like green? Is that like a... Okay, I'm just gonna let it go because I'm gonna make a dumb dad joke.
She's made out of goop.
I was trying not to say green slime. Was that because she's a slime?
Oh
That one
my
time,
god.
Rose's girlfriend got reincarnated as a slime.
Are you talking about anime again? Really?
Okay.
So, yes, Green, does any of this... Oh, bless you, Luya. It's dusty
Yeah,
down
Louie,
here.
jeez.
Was that
Sneezing.
someone else? Oh no.
That was me.
Oh, dang it, I'm sorry. I do like to imagine Corvin would just be like in the shadows and you wouldn't see them, and then you would hear a sneeze. Does any of this look familiar to you?
No, I have no idea where we are.
Oh. Well, that's all I
Very
can
well.
think of.
All right. Everyone, weapons at the ready, but don't draw them yet. We don't know if we're going into a hostile territory. And I'm going into the room.
Okay, I'm gonna follow.
The irony of Caldus telling us to prepare our weapons.
I guess I have one, so you want one of mine? Yeah.
Everybody prepare Corvin's weapons.
For those of you that don't know what's going on, Gray forgot his sword months ago, and we haven't let him live it down.
It's just our version of Throwback Thursday where we just make
Yeah.
we tell all of the old jokes.
When we get out of this dungeon and he can get to the enchanter, oh boy.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I'm gonna do so many cool things with my cool enchanted sword.
Sure you will. That lives in another country. That sword. Okay.
His girlfriend from Niagara Falls, yeah.
Shut up, you wouldn't know the sword.
Right now.
It's real.
It's in Canada. It's gonna be here in a little while.
You'll see.
I'm gonna wear that sword to prom, and then you'll all stop laughing.
Oh my
Go to this school. I met her at an outside activity.
god.
Just know that Novelist is not feeling well, so Rose isn't talking a lot, but she is hilarious in our Discord.
Yeah, she's typing in chat.
Yes, I prepare Corvin's weapon.
All right. Do we hear anything? I'm just gonna not look at them, I guess, at the people that are out and about, and just
The
kinda keep
voices
moving.
that you heard initially grow louder as you approach. They're distinct. They're more or less just mumbling about things, things that they claim happened recently. Roll a history check.
Ooh, really?
All of us.
Everyone, because you can all hear them.
Ooh.
Okay, well, I got a nat 20. So I'm feeling good about
You?
that. Starting out good.
So that's at least a 24 for you,
Yeah.
unless you're proficient in it.
Well, I'm proficient too, so
Okay, so that's like a 27.
27.
I
Okay.
got 12.
Nobody's gonna do better than that.
I rolled a 4, so I don't count.
So here's
Most of us will do much, much worse.
they're talking about something that you all know is not recent at all. Let me see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. So a minute ago, when Rose was ready to go, she said, Autobots, roll out. That's what she said. Just so you know. She was
Literally,
that.
literally, that's what she said.
God, that's cool. I didn't know they had that kind of voice. I'm kind of impressed.
Rose has really got those deep ones, you know?
Jeez.
Wait,
My
please don't say
name
the
is
deep one.
Optimus Prime.
I am Optimus Prime. Yeah, just like that. That's what she sounds like.
You are so far in the gutter, ma'am.
Friggin' Rosa Peen just said, "Don't look at their peepees." Why am I the one in the gutter? Yeah,
I didn't hear her say that. I heard you say it.
yeah, you know, Colette would be the one in trouble. Just constantly.
Oh, don't look at their peepees, everybody.
Going back to the boy band, she is the one who would just be in trouble for no reason all the time.
Constantly.
Oh no, they've all got dinglings.
Did you see she said dingling? I thought she couldn't say that word.
Tabloids would love her.
Oh god.
And just because she would hate them.
It would be constant drama over the stupidest little thing. Did you see that her sunglasses were white instead of black today? Why did she change them?
Yeah, Psyche, why?
Eye starts furiously twitching. Just freaking.
Colette has
Hello,
changed the
boy.
color of her shoelaces. Here's what it means.
This guy's gonna be
Top
in a
things.
fancy blue, I guess. Oops.
Oh my god. I'm not
like this
reading what
boy
you
band.
type, Novelise. I'm not reading it. It got me in trouble.
Rose dropped her balls. They fell out of her bag a few caves back. That's why her voice is so deep.
No!
Quote,
Gosh,
unquote.
dang it.
Luia,
Yeah.
Diz, when you
Oh,
read her stuff, do the Optimus Prime voice.
What? I don't know if I can talk that long in his voice. I've never done it that long.
She dropped her balls. They fell out of her bag a few caves back. That's why her voice is so deep. That was not Optimus Prime. That was just deep gravel.
No.
Oh my god. And then
That's
you
what
hear,
happens when you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, you just
No.
you just randomly hear Mew in the back going, "That's right," like meow from freaking it's Team Rocket.
Ew, that's right.
Oh my god.
You guys are all over the place today.
I wish I could talk that high. I would do my Michi impersonation, but I can't talk that high. And without the voice, it's embarrassing.
Like, can't talk that high today or in general?
Ever. Like, ever.
To mimic Michi, I have to do like certain phrases, like dun 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 or something like that.
Okay, I've returned.
I have that on my
Yes,
pad.
the soundboard.
Yeah.
Okay, I have returned. Sorry, it
Welcome.
took a while. I couldn't
You feel
remember what it
better?
was called, so I need to
Welcome
make sure
back, Chief.
I was canonically correct. You hear them
Okay.
mention how they attended a great event, and that's the last thing they remember before they got locked in here. It was an event here in the city of Risha. It was something called
Don't. God
What?
dang it!
Oh, I remember.
A great
please.
troll orgy of 2129.
29.
So this joke is actually tied to the other campaign that hasn't aired yet. One of their members, played by Acorns, you can find him at twitch.tv/acorns, participated in this orgy, and that's his backstory. I kid you not.
So you're saying there's a chance for Rose and Goo Lady?
The Great Troll Orgy is officially in the notes.
No, it's canon.
yes.
No.
A certain member of the other campaign was one of the main participants in the Great Troll Orgy.
It's a Trorgy.
I hate the Trorgy. I hate the Trorgy.
Hey, if
Another
there's three of them-
person said, and you remember, the Great Troll Orgy of 2129 was several years ago, but he's talking about it as though it just recently happened.
Hang on, if there's ever a third annual, it'll be a Trillology.
Yeah.
But okay, if you put him in a horse, it's a Trorgy horse.
The year is 2138, so this happened almost 9 years ago, give or take a few months.
Colette has gone deep purple and is not addressing what they've just overheard. Colette's just shut down.
Deep Purple. Great band, man.
Oh my god.
And that's Colette's solo album.
And some of the other voices groan at hearing this, like, ugh, we've heard this story so many times. We all know why you went to this great event, this event that nearly ruined the city of Risha 9 years ago.
Poor maid. Much, much cooler.
The Great Troll Orgy of 2129 was much more dangerous than your average troll orgy.
You can just call it a orgy.
What do you mean it was more dangerous than
I was
an
gonna say,
average
there's
People died.
average ones.
People died at the orgy?
Houses were burned. Crops were dusted.
What do you mean by dusted? What do you mean? No,
Who knows, really?
we've lost Diz. We've lost him. You broke Diz. You know how much it
Crops
takes?
were dusted.
Do you know what it takes to break Diz?
That, apparently.
So
Everybody okay?
there you go.
We just had a few seconds of silence, and I was like, "Is everybody okay?"
I
Sorry,
didn't say anyone was sexed to death. There could have been. There
They're
maybe.
trolls. Who knows what they did?
That redefines death by snoo snoo.
People outside the city of Risha generally don't talk about it because it's they weren't. Well, with the exception of the trolls and Natalia, it was a very it was a invite only affair.
Hi,
Natalia finds her way into these sorts of things.
Hi, Mitchie.
Is Mitchie in?
She is physically here.
Okay.
Her character is on the board.
Boop.
I feel like we should warn Mitchie that we're at the troll orgy part. I feel like we should warn her.
We're not physically there, we're just discussing it.
I know, but still.
Guys, I've been laughing so hard, I'm out of breath.
I know, I'm a bit lightheaded.
The
Mitchie, thank you for
trollogy.
subscribing with the message orgy!
This is great. Okay, sorry.
All right, we're good.
Oh my god, I'm lightheaded. Oh my god.
We're walking. We hear the phrase "Great Troll Orgy."
And they're like, Jared, shut up. We've heard you talk about this forever.
You weren't really there.
You wouldn't get it.
I was too there.
Oh no.
I was one of the main participants.
No, please, no.
I betted at least 4 troll.
Can you imagine? You're stuck in the afterlife with some guy who keeps talking about some orgy you went to. And then you wonder if you're in hell, but then like there's nice snacks, so you're like, I guess it's not hell. But why is he talking about this?
It's like purgatory for orgies. It's orgatory.
Shut.
Purgatory. Purgatory.
I will ban all of you.
I can't take it.
Okay. Wait, no more witty remarks. Let's move the story forward tonight.
I don't want
She
to
hasn't
move
even
it.
said anything.
Well, no more witty remarks from me.
Yeah, go on,
My
Keith.
name.
That's why I said it. I was like,
So there you go. The troll orgy is being discussed as though it happened yesterday. And it seems that this is something that has happened many, many times. Based on the other conversation participants' reluctance to discuss it. Someone else says, I wonder how the weather is today. No one seems particularly upset, worried, angry, just a bit wistful, but not melancholy.
So I'm gonna keep walking.
Luya,
'cause,
wait. No, maybe we should leave them be. I don't know if we should be around these people, Luya.
I think
But we
we
don't
should
wanna-
be around these people.
No,
As you approach
No.
the sounds, another door lies in front of you.
Caldas, you heading for the door?
Yes.
Oh, don't touch it with
We
your
should
bare
just-
hands. Just use a cloth. You don't know where these people have been. You do know where they've been, actually. So please.
Colette, you're gonna get us noticed. Come on, let's go.
I'm sorry.
Colette, they haven't been there for at least 9 years.
Oh.
They
If
might
they
be
haven't
planning
washed their
another
hands by
one.
now, they never will.
I open up the door.
The door slides with a satisfying click, and eventually it's it sets into stone. Inside, you find 6 incorporeal bodies floating around, crossing their arms and pointing fingers at one another, pointing fingers at the one storyteller who insists that he was at the troll orgy of 2129 and he was one of the greatest participants. Below them are 6 stone boxes closed with lids slightly larger than the box themselves.
Who let the ghost out?
So real quick, for our viewers at home, our character, Rose, asked, "What's an orgy?" And Luia's character has answered. So...
So, is Rose asking the question?
Yes, but her throat hurts, so she's typing in chat.
Okay.
I didn't realize Rose was asking.
So somebody needs to say it out loud.
Okay, so Rose, it's a party, a wild party, one involving excessive drinking and unrestrained sexual activity. Okay.
Luia!
What? You didn't have sex?
She's like 18, Colette.
Yes!
Green
still-
says, Green whispers to Rose, maybe I can bring you to one of those sometime.
No! No!
At least someone's getting some action. Can we get out of here?
Can we please get out of here and focus on the mission?
So what are the boxes? I don't understand.
They're
Did I miss something there?
probably tombaloons.
Oh.
As you open the door, the bodies turn to you. 3 men, 3 women.
Oh no.
They look at you. One holding his head in his hands, one with no legs, and one, or I should say, and 4 others just kind of chilling.
Hi. What's going on?
What are you doing? What are you doing here?
We got lost.
We're just passing through.
Do we talk to them?
Passing through here?
Look, we're not the smartest adventurers. I'm not sure how we got here, to be honest.
Yes, there was a lot of caves, a veritable labyrinth down there, and we found some stairs, and it led to this door. So we're just trying to leave. We beg your pardon, forgive us for intruding on your conversation, but if you could direct us out of here, that would be a great help.
Well, would that we could, says the man with his head in his hands. But you see, we don't have, or I should say, there's no body here to help you.
Corbin loses
my
it.
Ain't got
God.
nobody.
Corbin cannot help themselves. Are you kidding me? A necromancy joke? In here? Oh man. You guys. I'm not sure I ever want to leave.
We call this just Jim from The Office stares
Why?
straight ahead.
Why do I imagine Jim and Dwight in a lot of situations? I feel like Caldus and Corvin would get it.
Yeah, Corvin totally has like nunchucks. And I don't know how to use them.
And Caldus does.
I kind of want to see that drawn. I may talk to Andy and see if we can recreate one of those memes of them.
Except for Corvin would definitely be the one putting people's stuff in Jello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Taping the old canned horn to the bottom of their office chair, you know, when they sit down, it's like, you know? Yeah.
Colette, what is it? Corvin put my battle axe in Jello again.
It's all slimy. I can't kill anything.
Now, how do you know it was him? Did you see them do it?
I have to replace the grips now.
Now I'm imagining, you know that scene where Angela throws her cat up into the roof to save it? Colette's throwing Mew up to the roof to save her.
Do
I
it.
almost dropped it on my toe.
I will. I'll get you to safety.
Just airlift the cat girl. Ah!
She's just gonna throw her and be like, I'm sending you to safety. And then she'll turn and Mew's back like, do it again.
Do it again.
I threw you up there to keep you safe. It's not a game.
Hey, want to see me do it again?
Oh my
It's
god.
only not a game because Mew is winning.
Okay.
So yes, we tell them that we've stumbled across here.
Let's just go. We should leave. They aren't going to be helpful.
I thought you were going to say, this is dumb.
This is dumb. Yeah.
Well, real quick though, we should ask what year they think it is, cause like, you know, something's going on here.
Well, I think it's just that one who's a little off.
Yeah, Jared.
Do you ask, or do you just ponder, or you just pose the possibility of a question?
Yes, we got lost today, which is the day of enter date.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping track, but there's surely a way for us to keep track. I'll do a better job in the future, but
How dare you not
You know.
do the thing we're not also doing?
what? 2138?
Well, yes, that's the day we got lost. Well, just musing to myself, why?
Well, first of all, it's very odd that you used such a specific date in your recollection of past events. I just happened to mention the troll orgy of 2129 because that was its name.
Oh.
You see, there used to be regular troll orgies in the city, and
Oh
this
no,
one was
Colette is stuck in
called
this
the Great
conversation. No.
Troll orgy of 2129 because that was the year that it happened. There was also one of 2128 and
Oh.
2127 and 2126.
Lovely.
What year do you think it is?
2129, of course.
No.
See,
Glad
there's
you
gonna
guys-
be another one this year? Just curious.
No,
I should hope so. Well, next year, that is.
You'll catch something.
Yeah,
I'd say I was
a
going.
good
I just
time.
know some people.
I had a very inappropriate thing to say about what she was going to catch, but I'm going to just keep that to myself.
No.
I certainly hope so. I didn't get to see this one through. I got taken out halfway through it.
Halfway.
Unfortunate, you should really make sure that you go prepared. I know some people who'd want to go there, so I'll send them your way.
Well, you see, I find myself in a bit of a predicament. I wasn't able to finish because my head is in my hands.
What?
Hey, I'm the one without ears attached to their spine. Why are you asking me what I said? I'm the one who shouldn't be able to hear.
I believe it's disbelief.
I'm just saying, I died.
Yeah, we know. You're a ghost.
At least you went out with a bang.
I love that even though your throat hurts, you eked out that freaking.
I was waiting for you to write
want
it so I
you-
could read it.
I
Read it
want
like
you to know
I started coughing after.
Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
Don't keep talking. I'll voice Nikki. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll voice you.
But I was voicing her. I was voicing her because she's.
Tell Mitchie
Yeah.
the voice you were using. Please. Please, it's beautiful.
She's Optimus Prime.
Do it.
So
do
I was
it.
voicing her as Optimus Prime. So everything she says, like earlier, she said, where is it? She said, oh yeah, what's an orgy? I'm interested. And that's how you read that, right?
See, you know what's really funny? The voice actor who played Optimus Prime also played Eeyore, and you didn't sound like Optimus Prime just then. You sounded like a raspy Eeyore.
I know. You know what? I can do Eeyore too.
I hate everything.
I just call it my brother impression because my brother is an Eeyore.
No.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Just go. Move on. I'm gonna shut up
Yeah,
now.
we're talking to the horny ghost. Yeah.
The whole
Mitchie, please voice Rose.
During the whole horny ghost conversation, Coldus is just hand in his head, standing next to the opposite door, just like waiting.
I'm gonna rename this episode to the horny ghost.
The legacy of.
Oh yes, the legacy of the horny ghost.
The legacy of a horny ghost. If that's all said and done, are we free to leave?
If you can open the doors, well, I mean, are you not ghosts too?
No, don't think we are.
Not as of yet.
Then how in blazes did you get up here?
Well, you see, I'm
This is
kind of
this
like
is
an
a tomb,
honorary
you
ghost.
see.
I've nearly died a few times. Corvin over here is, what were you saying, an honorary ghost?
Yeah, I'm like an honorary ghost. I've been to enough ghost parties that like kind of just let me be a ghost.
I've almost been a ghost a few times. I think Luya was almost a ghost at least once.
I pretty much got a pass on saying boo. You know?
Damn
So-
it. I've talked to my god before, so you know. That's something.
We don't need to know what you do when you talk to your god.
So,
Yeah, you know what I'm
but
saying.
like, that doesn't explain what you're doing here. This is a tomb, a temple to a god of death.
Which god is that?
The Raven, of course. What other god of death would there be?
My boy!
Damn it all.
The Kill Bill sirens.
Corvin goes and puts on their goggles and is like, "Oh, I know about the Raven."
He's nevermore. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
why
gonna-
we were allowed in here. I'm like totally tight with the Raven.
Oh my god.
Sure you are. He's been gone for some time. Gone.
Yeah, well, we're working on it. You need a god of death, am I right?
I suppose. Either way, yeah, he's gone he's been gone for quite some time, and this is just a temple to him, something of a tomb. Rose, you would actually recognize this place. Maybe not the interior, but the word "the Raven" kind of woke you up a little bit.
Can't wake up.
Because the Temple of the Raven is not far, or I should say is just across the way from Heffelton, where your family lives.
Oh yeah, duh, Rose can't talk right now.
Oh, I just got nervous. Rose says, I don't know why I'm gonna do this in Muse voice. What's that, Rose? This seems familiar?
Nice.
How in the world would this place seem familiar?
About, and then repeat what.
Oh, we're not far from my house.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, the ghosts are barking. Okay, It's not too far away from Rose's house. I think Rose is just being shy because of and just looking at the Google.
Ah, yes, her beloved Green. Oh, goodness.
Oh yeah, that's her name, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I love it.
That's not the real name, but the name she gave us to call her, Green.
We're like, what should we call you? One of my only character traits, please.
Perfect. Love it.
Cause she's slimy.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is a temple to death. Lovely. And you can't leave. You're stuck here. And you died mid-orgy is what I gather?
Wait, Rose. Are you saying you recognize the Raven? Why do you recognize the Raven?
I don't know if she recognizes the Raven, but rather the place we're in.
The temple you're in is that you're standing in. She tells you, is only a stone's throw away from my house. Heffleton is a part of the broader district that the temple is located in.
Okay, so... Okay.
Now I get it. Everything's falling into place.
Colvin, what pieces have you put together?
Oh, well, I mean, I have a feeling the Raven's only, not bad everywhere. We're just used to the Raven being bad because that one guy was an asshole.
I suppose you're right. I don't think he
And
was
you were
a Raven.
definitely a big fan of the Raven, weren't
I
you?
was not a fan. I was trying to get information and
Mhm.
save a soul.
Yes.
I would never...
Hmm.
No! Stop it! Don't raise your eyebrows at me!
Waggle waggle.
Anyway, back to this ghost business. So you've been dead for a while, yes, and you've been here in the Temple of Death. Okay.
I mean, this is our final resting place. We have unfinished business to attend to, and thus our state of affairs.
How do you finish your...
We haven't passed into the beyond.
How do you finish your business?
Hell if I know.
That business.
Wish I could figure that out.
No!
This one has an orgy to finish.
Ghost orgy, no!
Oh, I have to read that. Dang it, Nikki!
What does
Anyways.
it mean? What is Rose saying?
So speaking of death, maybe Rose is saying maybe we'll make it home in time so Caldis won't get murdered by her mom.
Oh.
And that's all Rose is saying.
No, I think she whispered something after that. What did she say, Mew?
Evacuated before he ejaculated. Okay, bye.
No, that was too fast. What? Wait, what?
Just runs.
So
yeah.
that's true, Rose. That is true. He's a ghost because he evacuated before he ejaculated.
Oh my!
Just gritting your teeth the whole time.
So in order to finish his business, he needs to finish his business.
Yes.
Right. Addressing the first point, I would very much like for all of us to leave this place
And never come.
and never return.
Never come back.
Stop!
Let me you stop this. You have chamber pots to go searching through, don't you?
Why does that always come up when we're talking about something inappropriate? Why does my chamber pot search come up every time we're
Really?
talking
I
about
don't
something
know. Why does
inappropriate?
my sword Why does my sword decisions come up every 15 minutes?
Real quick. I have a question. When they die, are they wearing what they wore in life, or are they just like floaty beings that don't have bits?
Are you at? Your
Don't have
ding-dongs
what?
are out in the open.
I just want to know if this ghost looks like he did, or if he just looks like just a ghost, you know, or is he wearing what he was wearing?
Are you like
This is
asking if he's
very
wearing like
important
if you're
for her.
are you asking like if he's wearing like a bed sheet or something?
No, I'm asking if he's naked.
Does he have ghost clothes, or
Do we
is he
s-
like naked ghost?
Do we see
They-
his
okay,
cheeks?
look. They are capable of manipulating the shape of their bodies to some extent, and most of them would probably not want to be seen naked in front of
What?
a bunch of people.
But this
So-
guy.
But what about
I would
Jared?
say
being
keep it
though?
PG-13 that they are clothed,
Okay.
Fair.
but that doesn't eliminate the fact that there was in fact a troll orgy in 2129,
Real quick,
the last of its kind.
I have to say in chat, Autumn says he was wearing a firm smile.
Of course, yes, of course he was.
This is what happens when we don't have a session for a while. It just builds up. This cursed
Just the
freaking.
curse.
The gremlin. Yeah.
You're saying it builds up and it doesn't get out, and you gotta release it.
No!
You gotta,
And it causes you to become undead.
Okay, so can I open the door or leave? Or is there a big
Sure,
lock?
the door opens. It opens into a large antechamber with that actually has some light. Incense is burning. No, fortunately, it's late in the evening, and you are fortunate because normally there would be somebody here, like a priest or something. But
Very good.
although many priests live within the temples of their gods, the raven is not a living deity, and as a result, or I should say, and moreover, the idea of sharing a house with the dead is unsettling to some, especially since the dead do talk on occasion. So it's empty. You can see through the doorway faint light, very very thin beams of sun coming through the outside of another stone door at the far end of the room.
I'm sorry.
What?
Oof.
Oh, the dust must really be bad in here. All right, everyone.
Don't forget to write.
Sorry you died. Good luck.
Oh, it's fine. I'll get over it.
Oh. Should we try and help them? What do we do?
Not right now. We do not have time, and I am just charging forward.
You don't want to die by Rose's mom.
It's like, if we don't move fast enough, I'm going to be a ghost.
Oh, but then you can help them. This is like pushing Colette out the door.
It just like grabs her by the like collar of her cloak. We are leaving.
Oh my god.
You're not wrong.
Freaking love this campaign. So yes, Teeth, we go forward.
Okay. You enter into a relatively peaceful early evening. Or I should say, you do not know for certain how much time has passed, but you are exhausted, operating on little to no sleep.
Like, are we in the city? Are we
Yes, you're in the city of. Well, you don't know exactly where you are, but the smells remind you of Risha.
That's unfortunate for Risha.
Just the biggest deep breath, just like a sigh of relief, like, all right.
Then you breathe in piss.
Yeah. Hey there. Pat, Pat.
Are we in the sewers?
No, I think that's just how the street smells.
This is why I don't like cities.
God's damned sex perverts pissing in the streets.
The sex pervert.
There's also likely tanneries in the area.
Like, are we in town? Can we... I don't think we have a map of this.
Hey, it seems
We had a map of Risha.
Oh, that's right, the tourist map.
If I believe I was the one carrying it, because it would make sense having it in like my books with all my maps and shit. Can I pull out the map? Do I see any inkling of like, this is the temple area or something like that?
Yeah, refer to the temple in the map section of the Kosoth Encyclopedia.
That's in our Discord, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Temple of the Raven is towards the midwestern corner of the city. Northwestern corner of the city.
I do have to
Oh,
say,
hey there. Welcome
The
to
midwestern corner of the city, which is where all the hobbits live.
welcome to the Midwest quarter there.
Although I guess if any race was going to be from the Midwest, it would probably be hobbits.
it would totally be hobbits. They would have Jello dishes.
Well, let me just squeeze right past you there.
As Mew is gone currently, Rose did say, "You didn't forget it like you forgot your sword, right?" To call this as they're looking for the map.
Hey, that's a good one, bud. She really razzed you hard.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, Rose definitely knows where you are now, so she can guide you home.
Are we doing good on time for her mom not to murder us?
The sun is beginning to slowly roll down the horizon.
Oh, gee whiz, we better get home.
All right, first, as the other part of this, getting her home on time is important. Rose, did you take any damage? Are you hurt? Because if you are harmed in any way, shape, or form...
Oh, I
I sincerely thought you were about to go, as the other Midwestern here, I need you to stop.
I don't think she's hurt, but I can heal. Grabs Google's hand. No, I'm good. Let's go. Takes off running.
All right, I am following.
I feel like her mom is still going to kill us because we have brought back a girlfriend.
We brought her a girlfriend. Oh my god. Yeah. At least if she beats me, that's better than killing me out of a stupid honor-bound decision.
Guess what? She's not allowed to get mad that she's got a girlfriend. Not this month. Because it's Pride Month.
Oh, yeah, well played.
Oh yeah. Oh man, what month is Wrath Month? That's the month I'm looking forward to.
Every other month.
Oh my god.
Which month is Cum Month?
Shut up.
Well, to tell you what month it
for.
isn't. It's not November.
Can that just be the Valentine's Day?
I think it can be any day, really. You know,
I
if you
hate
try
this
hard enough.
conversation.
Okay, we are running through the streets, tailing Rose and her ghoul friend as we get back to their home.
Okay, so you head back to the pine, and the hollow pine. Couldn't remember the adjective.
And the drow are still there, probably just having tea or something.
If I remember correctly, no, I left the drow
Oh, that's right.
In like a shed.
Yeah.
I left them at the cuckoo killers.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
we
left
took
them
them
at the
to
Cuckoo
the
Killers.
people.
And the cuckoo killers said, "Yeah, we'll get him out of the city."
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some mild smuggling later, but that's later.
Some mild smuggling,
Some light human traffic.
light treason. I may have committed some light.
I may or may not have committed war crimes.
Are you trying to do something illegal? Try treason light.
They may upgrade this sentence to medium treason.
PsycheSiren Streams doesn't condone anything said on PsycheSiren Streams. Please don't hold us accountable.
Well, what kind of treason are we talking? Against who?
Well, you're in a pine, so hopefully not treason of that sort.
Oh,
Oh,
my god.
We're in a tree, son.
Would if you had sex with two ents, would it be a threesome?
Okay, that wasn't too shabby.
Too shabby.
Proud of me, I made that up.
You should spend points.
You know what? This is the first time instead of somebody calling you a mommy or a daddy, you're a dad. You made a dad joke.
I did. I did. It's fine.
All right. Okay, now ladies.
All right.
Okay, so you all head into the hollow pine. And you see Rose's mother, Cora, sitting next to the fireplace, just staring out the window, away from the door. But she turns immediately as soon as she hears the door open. She gets up and she doesn't even take notice of Goo Girl, and she runs to Rose, throwing her arms around her, mostly resulting in her arms being just thrown around her mid-thigh.
Oh, because her mom's a halfling and she's an elf. Or half elf.
That's super cute.
That is really cute.
And she then turns and notices the young woman standing next to Rose. And who are you exactly?
I'm not
I
sure if
recognize
you're
the
waiting
rest
for
of
us to
you,
talk.
but who's the new girl?
Oh, that's Jess.
Did you recruit somebody
Got
else? And if so, why didn't you just bring her in the first place instead of getting my daughter involved in your schemes?
Oh, you mean Goo Girl?
Well, you see, this new girl, we actually found her and freed her from captivity down underground. She had been captured by a fiendish sort, and after eliminating them,
And Rose valiantly helped protect her. Your daughter did good.
without a single scratch
Not a
on her,
single
I might
one.
add.
Yes, look at her.
Man, this is gonna really make Cora want to let her go on more adventures with us.
I feel like Caldus is that friend you hand the phone when your parents call and ask where you are. And you said you were staying at their house and
Just say something, dude. Just say something.
It's like, oh yeah,
Call
we're
this
staying up
wouldn't
now.
lie, though.
Yeah, and then Cora's in the background going, "Oh my God, we're all getting so drunk on mead."
oh my
Somebody
God.
pass the bowl.
Coldest wouldn't
So-
lie, but he would not mention certain things. Omission.
I mean, well, I said feet.
Wait, guys. Rose is saying something.
Oh, what does Rose say?
She says, "Oh, that's true. She did kill a man by kicking him in the nuts."
Oh, don't tell your mother that.
Oh my god!
You're so cool.
You killed a man?
Oh shit! Damn it!
What?
Colette doesn't say
What
that.
kind of adventure did you
Fair.
bring my daughter on in the first place? This is...
Well,
It was not actually a man. It was a facsimile. It was not so much an illusion, but it was a construct, taking the shape of a man.
Have you heard of a mimic?
She killed something, correct?
It was a monster, in self-defense, and she wasn't harmed at all, and she was very
You
strong.
put my little girl in contact with a monster?
To be fair,
Yeah.
it contacted us.
first of all, how old's your little girl again, Cora?
She hasn't even set foot outside this city in her whole life.
Well, good thing she's an adult and can make that decision now.
Corbin, I wouldn't.
I would. Corbin's like really suddenly being like standing up for Rose. Like, look,
Aw.
you're a good mom. I didn't hang out with my mom because she kind of sucked. But you know what? She sucked so much that I ran away from home. I haven't been home in like years. And it's not like I left a home for poor people. We were rich. The fact that Rose stuck around is amazing. And you should be thankful. However, she's a grown lady with a girlfriend of some sort. She can make her own decisions. Damn.
Girlfriend,
So-
technically, but
That's what this young woman is?
Sorta.
I do have to
It's-
say, this is the most lore we've gotten out of Corbin in so long, and they're being amazing, and this is great. This is so good.
Look, I just said that whole thing and that's what you're sticking on?
The girlfriend.
The girlfriend? Ma'am, you got some priorities.
I'm just a bit taken aback. This is all so much to take in all at once.
Corvin does snicker. Only because we were all just talking about orgies.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Corvin doesn't say that out loud. I just snicker when you say
Okay.
too much to have taken in all at once.
I want
Okay.
y'all to know that Rose has typed in our
Oh, okay,
chat,
I get
oh
it, I
no.
get it. Well, I appreciate you bringing her home safely. I was just a little bit surprised to learn that she killed something. And
Your husband's like a general, and that's what bugs you?
he's not so much of a general, and he's not the man he once was. But don't tell him I said that.
Oh, I don't know.
Either way, it's... She might be 18, but she's young. Still young. I think younger than any of you. Except maybe the...
Her. Use the
the-
term her, not that.
Her. You're right. It's beside the point. Thank you for bringing her home safely. I was getting a bit worried that you might not show up, and I was getting a bit worried I'd have to take certain measures against your leader here. She gestures towards Caldus.
I did give you my word that she'd be back safely, and I'm happy to report that she is.
Well, that's a bit much of an adventure for some time. If you made it back from wherever you went so quickly, I imagine you're all exhausted.
Very much so.
Completely.
Yes,
completely.
Very tired.
Well, go retire to your rooms, and I'll let you know when dinner's ready.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You hear laughter as Corbin wakes up and has full spell slots and can now take over the city.
Oh no.
I have been handicapped for too long. My hands have been tied behind my back no longer.
Oh my god.
Anyone else scared?
Oh, Sydney.
I've been wary of Corvin since the day I met them, but as long as the power's on our side.
Before Rose goes rest, she says thanks, Mom, and hugs and kisses her mom's cheek, and then follows after the gang.
Cute.
Oh, she's good.
And Rose also says,
Cora,
I've lived with that woman my whole life. Of course I'm scared.
Cora looks wistfully at her daughter as the door closes behind you.
Aww. As soon as Colette's head hits a pillow, she's out. she's gone.
Same idea. Colditch just walks into whatever room like he and Aggie have been staying in. If she's in there doing whatever, he's just like, hello, I love you very much. But first, on the bed, gone.
Good night.
I will talk to you in the morning.
His voice is like muffled by a pillow as he's like face down in it.
I mean, Corbin still has to do their, put their skulls out, put the candles on the skulls, light the candles, light the incense, then Corbin goes to bed.
It's like getting your white noise machine set up, It's your
Yes.
routine.
My white dead people noise machine.
No!
Not to be confused with dead white people.
Also, Rose shows Goo Girl an empty bed. She takes a seat on the floor beside it and dozes off.
So you're making an noise about the dead people thing? Where do you think the skulls came from? I didn't steal them from alive people.
Oh my God.
Take your skull.
Look, all I'm saying is in the US, you can legally leave your skull to somebody in your will.
Don't tell my community that,
Wait, really?
please.
Yes.
No,
You can do that?
I don't want the
'cause
skull
it's
getting
illegal
sent.
to trade in skulls that are newer than like 1948 in the United States. That's when,
Okay.
or something. That's when we stopped allowing the trade of human bones. So you have to get like old medical skulls if you want them. But there's a loophole that family members, they don't even have to be family, just in general, you can leave skulls and other bones.
No, I see what you're typing. Don't send your skull to me. Don't. Stop me.
Not
I'm gonna leave
Psyche.
my ex-wife my skull.
No.
Don't leave Psyche its full.
Oh.
Psyche doesn't want it. I want it.
I'll make it a redeem and we'll turn it into a hand puppet or something. Jesus. Oh, I'm not okay.
So, fun fact, because I have 100% been like, oh, how much does a human skull cost? And there's lots of people who are like, if you own human, like, I think people who own human bones are disgusting. It's like, first of all, most people who say they do don't. Because they're like, oh, I got this from a voodoo shop. And I'm like, you got garbage.
So, I actually
You got
have
plastic.
I actually have a weird bone story. when I
It
was
seems like most of this evening has been weird bone stories.
The bone zone. Oh, sorry.
when I was young and I had to go get surgery, like 8 years old, right? There was a bone, that one of my dogs played with. And being a kid, I was like, oh, it's my dog's toy. I'd like to take it in with me for comfort. So there's just this 8-year-old little girl with long dark hair holding a bone from a creature.
Yeah, man, rock on.
Nice. Nice.
And
That's awesome.
my mom still remembers and tells the story.
My bone story would be it's not as terrifying if you.
I have a whole cow skull like 10 feet away from me.
Oh, Mitchie, what's your bone story?
There's a puppy at work named Augie Wall, and every time his mom comes to pick him up, she always has a bone ready for him, and then he prances around the front desk with his bone to show it off.
Oh,
Nice. That's cute as hell.
It's cute.
that is cute.
I like how Mitchie's story was cute and the rest of ours is like morbid.
Mitchie has to balance us out, man.
We do need wholesome with this chaos. We do.
Mine was wholesome.
Yours is wholesome. I think that's wholly different.
Wholly different. Take it away. We're losing it.
You awaken to a cloudy day. Rain has fallen recently, and it looks as though it might return. You all are woken to a knock on the door from Cora, who says that she tried to wake you for dinner, but it seemed a fool's errand after a few moments of knocking. So breakfast is waiting instead.
Lady Cora, that was quite wise. Now that Corvin has had lots of sleep, they're like heroic. I apologize for my outburst last evening.
Oh, think nothing of it. You're right, of course.
You say that.
You're level 7 now.
We're level 7?
Oh. Uh-oh.
I'm still going to check my food before eating it.
Level 8 now.
She just shakes her head, snorts, and then walks away.
Cursing under her breath that I figured her out. So we're level 8?
Boo Girl is still around, yes. Well,
Okay.
you're at whatever level you should be at.
Yeah, level 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can obviously do all that stuff later. It's just you couldn't. I think that per the rules, you don't level up until after you've had a long rest. Yeah. So, yeah. But you have the extra experience from the previous fight, so that didn't go away. It's applied towards level whatever.
We slept so well, we finally leveled up.
We learned
Nice.
skills that have been long since left in our brains.
I woke up knowing no more magic. It's crazy.
But as far as like morning stuff, I have a small scene. I'll just explain it out for the sake of time. Coldus, when he's getting into clean clothes and whatever in the morning, looks at the boots of haste that he has been using. He has an odd theory concept that he runs by Aggie, that he asks if she knows what she knows about the haste spell and if there's any drawbacks, because he's been experiencing drawbacks, like a strong bout of lethargy after using them, and it's kind of been prolonging.
Well, I don't myself have a lot of experience with the spell. I don't have access to it, but some people who use it do experience, well, it's like if you it's something. It's like sprinting. If you sprint too much, if you sprint for just a moment, you'll get used to it. But if you sprint too much, your body will start to reject the notion. It's kind of weird to think of it like that because it's just a spell. You can use so many spells a day, but the body doesn't like being pushed past certain limits, even if it's technically capable of doing so. So I could see how these boots, even though they're not actually a spell, could be contributing somewhat.
I think I'm going to leave them, if that's okay. I think I'm going to leave them in your care for a bit. I've grown a bit accustomed and a bit used to them, a bit reliant, and I don't want to need them to be useful. Do you know what I mean?
I think so, yes. What do you want me to do with them?
Hold on to them for safekeeping if I... Well, one, hopefully not using them for a prolonged time will help me feel better. But also, if things get dangerous and they need them for whatever big occasion may call them, or even if you need them for a quick evacuation or something, it's good to have them, but I don't want to leave them locked away somewhere that they aren't an option, if not a emergency option.
She smiles and says, "Oh, Caldus, always thinking of me, even when you're the one who's putting himself in danger." And she gives you a peck on the cheek. "I'll take care of them, don't worry."
Thank you. Now, he gets up, like, cracking a bunch of his arms, just cracking his arms and shoulders. "Now, I have some other business to take care of at a certain enchanting shop." And then he, grabs her real quick, gives her a kiss, and then leaves.
Are you finally getting your sword?
I'm finally getting my sword back, baby.
Yes, let's go.
Let me see if I can find this guy's name. I think I just made it up on the spot.
Oh, please make it up again. It makes it
I'm
better.
not doing that.
I'll go through the notes.
I need consistency.
I just leveled up, and I've got 20 intelligence now, bitches.
Oh, dang.
I'm so freaking smart, and you're all dumb. That is totally how a smart person talks.
That's very in character for Corbin.
Corbin wakes up, yeah, I just read like 50 books last night, whatever. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that this guy has a name, so we're gonna we will wait for Caldus to find it in the notes, because I didn't write it down. I have a bad habit of getting overly distracted during all this.
So, I don't know if this is the person that, because I have two names. We have Tanis from Tanis's Fortress of Magical Wonderment.
Yes.
And we also have the Enchanter Greg, who I think Greg was, I think Greg was like the lesser of the two enchanters. He was kind of a dunce. If I remember correctly.
Tanis was the blowhard.
Yes.
And Greg was the sensible nobleman who decided, instead of lounging about on his father's property for the rest of his life as a second son, that he would instead pursue the noble art of magicking. And by art, he means science.
And by magicking, he means item making goodening.
Yes, specificing kinding of being.
Are we
magicking.
verbing right now? Are we verbing up everything? Is that what we're doing?
I'm
Verbing
about
so
to
hard,
verb up
girl.
something, I swear to God.
I'm gonna verb you so hard.
Everybody get back, we're
No.
about to verb.
Oh, I'm.
I bet there was a lot of that at that troll orgy. Like they
It's
got
verbing
verbing
time.
a lot of verbing happening.
Just call me Verbius.
Verbius.
But yeah, so I go
It's
to.
verpin time.
It's.
I hate it here.
I'm
I go to
Dr.
Dr. Greg.
Mighty troll and verbing time.
Dr. Bradley Verbius.
I said verb. Verb is the word. Thank you, Rose.
See, the reason Morbius gets to be known as Morbius and Stephen Strange is known as Doctor Strange is because Doctor Strange never goes, I'm about to strange.
I'm about to.
He doesn't go, everybody get back, I'm about to strange. Unlike Morbius, who's made that like his catchphrase.
Strange in time.
It is well known that I'm about to morb and it's morbin time are his catchphrases.
Did you see that because of the meme they're re-releasing the movie?
Yeah,
Yes.
coming back
They're
to
re-releasing it in because of the fucking memes. And I'm like, I'm glad I have this kind of evil power.
Yeah.
Forget the
there-
idiots who complained to get the Snyder cut released. This is the kind of power.
This is
comic
true
books
power.
use.
The Morbin
Yes.
crowd got that done in like a month and got it a sequel, whereas it
Probably,
took the Snyder cut people like
Took a
Year.
year.
Yeah. Roar, I'm noun. Haha, JK, it's me, Dr. Verbius.
Verbius.
I hate it here.
that was my favorite cartoon, Phineas and Verb.
I'm gonna get it.
I've combined my blood with that of a librarian. Everybody get back, I'm gonna verb.
While y'all are verbing all over the place, Colette is eating breakfast and she's just so out of it, slowly munching food, just slowly waking up.
Sometime during breakfast, Cole just busts in with his fucking sword and he is the happiest.
I like to imagine Colette like drops her freaking food or something as you like open the door suddenly with a sword in hand. If she wasn't awake,
Colette
she's
says-
awake now.
Colette goes, no weapons at the dinner table. And you go, Ma, it's just my boo.
This is just my breakfast knife. Pulls out sword.
Oh,
yes.
go ahead and cut a pancake with it then. Show me how you use your breakfast knife.
The entire table is in a hat.
I have one like that. You just use it to spread. Look, mine's curved. It works easier.
Luria, do not show us your curved knife at 8 in
Luna's
the
got a curved
morning.
sword. A curved sword.
I do give Corbin their blade back. Thank you very much.
Ew, you got blood on it.
No, that's pancake syrup, I think. Do you have any coffee?
Ew. Like the pancake syrup is what really
It's
sets
gross.
Corbin off.
Why is there raspberry syrup on my goddamn sword?
Like the blood was
Why
a
it's
little
the
annoying.
raspberry syrup.
There are no raspberries here. This is a fantasy land.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
Corbin's right.
Get with the program.
Do not
Fuck
just
off.
randomly remove raspberries from this word.
Did you know that in Lord of the Rings, in the book, the only New World plant mentioned is potatoes?
Yeah, that's true.
Don't
Yeah.
get us
Because-
started on potatoes again. Don't.
Because Middle Earth was supposed to be the United Kingdom. So
how do potato?
How do
because
potatoes?
potatoes are awesome. That's like his argument essentially.
Are
is
there
like,
hash browns in this world? Can't Colette have a hash brown?
Sure, why not?
there aren't hash browns, but there are hash browns.
Damn it.
I'm not even sure Corinne's awake to hear me. No,
I heard Corinne.
she can hear me.
Tell Corinne we're getting our nails done for the wedding.
Corinne, apparently on Friday you guys are getting your nails did for the wedding. All right, she says yes.
Okay. Making sure.
Oh, she did reply to Karma, she said.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think Corinne had ever had a manicure, so this is gonna be the first time.
I saw. I can't stand it. No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna give mimosas
Ari,
in our
yes,
nails.
they have actually. There was a session where they discovered fried chicken.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Didn't
potatoes
you
were
learn?
like our only food group for a long time.
It was for
True.
a very long time. We have potato PTSD.
You have potato PTSD.
Colette
Now,
does.
I will say,
Me and Mitchie have potato withdrawal.
this
The
is
stock
this is
is-
analogous to the old world. So potatoes didn't used to be here, and Novendrock and Draconis, the continent we were on, is analogous to the quote unquote new world. So potatoes came from there.
Yeah, the cool
so
continent.
Rose
true.
is making a plate of halfling half stacks and a plate of halfling hash browns and taking it to her goo friend.
Why? Thank you. You didn't have to.
Does she eat?
What do you say, Rose? You gotta check
So
it out.
rude.
Rose, what are you gonna say to your lady?
Louis, you can't just ask someone if they eat.
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
She picks up the fork and uses it, puts it to her mouth with the food and swallows.
Oh.
Does the food fall straight through her like the uncles and
No.
Casper?
Like Slimer.
Mitchie,
No.
do you want to read what was just typed? I don't want to say it.
Oh, that is not the worst thing she said.
I hate it.
Hold on. Just the last one?
Just the last sentence.
What's wrong with that?
I hate the tips hat, milady, freaking.
Okay.
Oh, get over it. That's an old.
So, like, Rose is just like, oh my gosh, very welcome, and then like tips the non-existent hat that Rose has, exactly like that, 100% Valley Girl style, snap, snap.
My heart. No.
I love this. This is
Well, anyway, she does eat, and she seems capable of holding food inside of her. You don't really know how.
Don't say it like that.
She wanted a girlfriend. She
still a
seems
person.
capable of holding food inside of her. Are you
You don't
telling
really
me
know
that?
how these creatures survive, but it stands to reason that they probably have to get their sustenance from somewhere or something. So eating seems a logical way to get it.
A goo person is still a person, yes.
Oh,
well, we
my-
know for sure now.
Oh my god.
I got my sword. I feel complete.
You haven't been to the place. You just said you were going to get your sword.
No, he said he then bursts back
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
I said I burst back in, so we can like talk and figure out what enchantment I put on and yada yada yada.
So I should mention that you did not pay for the sword.
Yeah, I will pay. I have money.
Okay, so that I'm trying to think. There is no guide for how to do enchantments.
Oh, I
And-
don't remember.
How much do you want to hurt him?
Well, I'm trying to think because I started giving you guys more money since I realized you weren't getting any money from fights. Really, I tried to balance it a bit. I don't know. I did give you money from the last fight, right?
I think so.
Give us
Yeah.
a little bit, but I don't think we split it.
We got some off of a dead body.
Right. And I'm gonna say this enchantment is basically putting a spell into a sword. Does 200 gold sound like a fair price to you? I'm spitballing.
Yeah, for the enchantment that I asked, because all I had initially asked for was the ability to call it back to me, kind of Thor style, just like it returns or it poofs into my hand like a Blade Pact Warlock or like a Eldritch Knight. So I think 200 sounds reasonable for that.
Yeah, I think it poofs back into your hand. The idea of it like leaving it coming back through in a trail would be somewhat overpowered, I think.
Yeah, because then I could throw. Well, if it was a smaller sword, I could then throw it and then bring it back, and that would be a fun like mechanic. But I understand. Just bringing it back to me is fine.
So really, we'll leave it at that.
Will Caldus use his boomerang sword the wrong way? Will Rose's goo friend decide to stay with us or run away from the weird scenario? Tune in next time to find out on the Mark of a God, Phoenix Squadron.
Bye, y'all.
Swear to God.
Love ya.
This was fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, don't forget to level up to level 8, folks.
Oh, I already
Level
did.
8.
Of course you did. Goodbye,
Well-
y'all.
Bye.
Oh my god. Y'all, I am so glad we were able to do D&D this week. It's always so much fun. These are some lovely, amazing folks that you've got to check them out. What are you doing? If you're not following them, you need to. But make sure you follow them on Twitch. Not real life. Take care, everyone. And as always, may Lucius guide thee. Stop saying orgy!